All right, Neil, you got me doing my very first YouTube video and whether I think the earth is flat or round. And just this map alone, to me, makes no sense on a flat earth. It only makes sense on a round earth. And the very first thing, you look at this map, and the other one you sent me too that has hardly any detail. Anything about any of the flat earth maps, there's no detail on it. This is about as much detail as you're going to see on any flat earth map. And the reason why they do that is because, we could drive to one city to another to prove whether that is accurate or not. Or we could fly to one point and another and determine whether that's accurate or not. So they can't add too much detail to the maps, otherwise that gives up the hoax of them trying to say the earth is flat. The other thing too is, and they have to put in these time zones, which is awesome. There's time zones around the world. We're all going to agree on that. And even on this flat earth map, they have a time zone. And the reason why they have to have that time zone, and I drew a black line here, one side basically represents day, the other side represents night. And the reason why they have to have these lines, because you can verify that. The problem I have with that, though, on a flat earth, a line makes absolutely no sense when it comes to night and day. 0 sense. It only makes sense on a globe. And here's why. I did a couple circles over here representing the sun. Small one, a little bit too small. This one was even a little bit too small because but I only have so big of a paper. But here's the point I'm making. See what I'm talking about right here? Here's the sun. And there's that line. This line right here, here's Perth, Australia, Shanghai, China, Boston, Massachusetts, and Buenos Aires down here. All of those cities all have the same sunrise and sunset. No matter what time of day it is, it's always going to have the same sunrise, sunset. At least right now it does. But how does that make sense if we have a sun? Even on the flat Earth, the sun is round, or at least it's a circle shape. So if the sun was, let's say, the size of my fingernail, and light was emanating from it, well, the light is always going to travel the same distance in your model. Like I say, light travels forever. I believe in that, but you think light only travels so far. Well, it's going to travel a fixed distance in your idea with your mind. It's going to go from here, let's say, to here. Well, if it's emanating from a source in the middle, it's going to be a circle, right? The light, like a flashlight, it can't be a straight line. How can it be a straight line? So, I mean, that's the biggest thing where this makes no sense. But like I said, they have to put these lines in here on a flat Earth map because they're trying to make it look realistic. But the reality is the dead giveaway are these time zone lines. That's the biggest dead giveaway. Another giveaway too, I put an X right here on the map. That's Barrow, Alaska. In the wintertime, they go like a month without sun at all. It's like complete night. And then the summertime, it's complete opposite. They go like a whole month or two where it's only daytime. It's never nighttime. How does this work on that? You're always going to have the sun as the sun goes around this flat Earth map. There's no scenario where this can be total darkness or total light for a period of time. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And on top of that, the biggest thing too is you'll never find a scale on any flat Earth map, because with the scale, you can test and you can see if it's a lie or if it's true. And I'm all for lies and truths. And this, unfortunately, is a lie. Sorry, Neil.